Hi guys, and happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's already like the second Wednesday is it the second or the third? I don't know. It's a Wednesday in December and it's like mid-December 2019. I can't believe it. I know I talked about that in the last video, so I won't dwell on that, but it's just insane to me because I feel like we were just here in 2018 and here we are facing a new year, a new decade, and it's like, how did this happen? But anyway, that's not what this video is going to be about. So I don't know what this video is going to be about, but that's kind of usual-ish for me. I usually don't know until like I'm getting ready to record. But today, specifically, so I've been thinking a lot lately about what I kind of been wanting to do with my channel. And I think I'm just going to make today's video on that because I kind of want to update you guys on some stuff and let you know a few things that I've been thinking about and just kind of, I guess, what to expect in this coming year from my channel and stuff like that. So here we go. Most of you probably have heard of this if you follow other YouTubers or if you are a YouTuber or whatever, but I think as of the first of the year, YouTube is like changing a bunch of policies and stuff, and so you have to like mark your channel or your videos at least. This is like the cut down version. If you want to know it's like more details and stuff, you can go find it yourself, but they have to abide by this law. So you basically have to tell them if your channel / your videos, whatever, are for kids or if they're not for kids. If it is for kids, it disables a bunch of stuff. Like you can't comment, you can't like save it to a playlist or something, you can't I don't think you can like get monetized for it, and like which basically means you get money for it, like with ads and stuff. I may be wrong about that, but I think that's what I've heard. And just a bunch of other things if you say that your videos are kids, because they're trying to protect the privacy of children. And I totally get it. I respect that they're trying to take care of, you know, innocent kids. But they are very vague in what they mean by videos and channels that are for kids and not for kids. So essentially, if you get it wrong, if you mark it wrong, like you say you're for kids, but they think that you're not for kids, then they can fine you like a bunch of money and get you in trouble. And so same vice versa. If you say that you're not for kids, but they think that you are, then they can get you in a lot of trouble. And I didn't really know what to do with that when I found out that that was a law that I had to abide by now, because I don't necessarily target my audience towards kids, but in a way I kind of do, because I'm a young adult myself, and so I kind of target it towards more like high school, middle-aged group, which I don't consider a kid in their way of defining it, but I was kind of worried that they would, because they said that like their only things that they think are not for kids are like if you swear in your videos, if you talk about stuff that, you know, kids shouldn't be talking about, and I think if there are like, I don't know, there are a few other things where it's like, this is what it would be like not for kids versus what would be for kids. And so my channel and my videos and stuff kind of qualified more under it was for kids, but it's technically not. So I didn't really know what to do with that. And to be safe, I just like went ahead and marked everything as for kids because I didn't want to get in trouble for saying like, no, it's not for kids, when really they think it is, if that makes any sense. Because yeah, like I don't do things, everything that I make, I try to make it family friendly and appropriate and all that stuff. And so in that sense, I would say it's for kids, but they're not my target audience. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I think that is going into effect like the 1st of January or something. And so because I have my channel marked as that now, I'm expecting them to, unless they like rethink this law or whatever they're doing, like rethink what they're doing, which I don't know if they're going to do or not, everything on my channel, I don't think you guys will be able to comment anymore. I don't think you'll be able to like save things to playlists or something anymore. I don't know. I hope people can even still see my videos, because I don't know how that's gonna work, because I don't know if you can like search for them and stuff, but or if you're subscribed. I assume you see them if you're subscribed, but I don't know. I don't want to be like that person and be like, hey, turn on my notification bell so that you make sure you get everything, because like, you know, I feel kind of weird about that since I'm like such a small YouTuber and stuff, and that's not my purpose for making these is not for views, but I don't know what's gonna happen. And so I just wanted to kind of update you guys on that, because I want to make sure that you know like what's going on and kind of what to expect and stuff. And because of all this, I've actually been thinking and praying a lot about if weekly videos is something that I should continue to be doing in this season of my life. I still don't really know the answer to that. I don't know what's going to happen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make one more video in December for the 18th, I think is the Wednesday, and then take a couple weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, and then we will see what happens. I'm going to be praying about it a lot and really thinking about everything, but it might be the end of Wednesday Words / Card Conversations, at least weekly, because I don't think that I should just like stop uploading altogether. I love you guys, and like, yeah, I love sharing things that God's teaching, and for me personally, the easiest way to do that, where I know that I can like get people's attention and stuff, is through short videos, because I could type everything, but when I do that, and I do that, if you follow me on social media, you know that I do that, but it takes a little bit more time to like read all of that than it would to watch a video. And personally, you know, like I do a lot of acting and stuff, and so I have a lot of fun just talking, and which sounds kind of weird, but anybody in my life can attest to that. I blab and I blab and I blab, and I enjoy doing it, but I really like, you know, teaching styles like this, and I don't know, we'll see. So I don't want to like stop it all together, and I don't think that I should, but I just want to let you guys know that I am like tossing around whether or not continuing to do this weekly would be something that God once in this season of my life. If it is, I will fight for it, even if the laws make it weird and like, you know, all that stuff. If I feel that it is not, then I will continue to upload. I'll let you guys know too, but I'll continue to upload, just not weekly. But I would definitely still continue to do like music here and there, because that's kind of the reason I started my channel, and then it turned into more because I felt like I needed to do that. But yeah, and I feel like I probably would post here and there just like a video kind of giving like life updates or something that God's teaching me, or something based on a verse or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now and what's going on. And prayers appreciated, and just so that I know what God wants me to do. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated on anything else. Sorry, I'm like looking around everywhere. There are cars making lots of noise in this parking lot, and I'm just like, noise, 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 squirrel. But anyway, yeah, basically all that to say, that's where I'm at, and we will see where I head to next. And if this ends up being the end of weekly videos, I'll at least have one more. But if like this is the end of it and New Year means no more weekly videos, even though I would still upload every so often, then I just want to say that I've loved doing this, and I hope you guys have gotten something out of it, and we will see what the future holds. So that is, why is this car coming toward, oh, he's backing in. Okay, sorry, there was a car that like looked like he was running into my car, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then I noticed there's a space in front of me that he was backing into, and so I was like, okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope I can continue to be here, at least, you know, through my graduation or something, but we'll see. And I will see you around. Hopefully into the new year. But yeah, you guys will still see me if you choose to stay subscribed, which I get if you don't want to, unless it's weekly. But yeah, you'll still see me. I just won't be able to be as consistent, and it'll be different because you won't be able to comment or anything, so that's kind of a bummer. So actually, I'm gonna leave this video with a thing to kind of give some uplifting to the downer video I just gave you guys. Since you can still comment now, to my knowledge, I will double check that, but what is one thing I want like anyone who's watching this to comment, just something really small, that God blessed you in your life this past week or past month or whatever? What's something that you believe was sent from God to uplift your spirits or draw you closer to Him, or just what's something that made you guys smile this past week or month or whatever? I'd love to hear from you guys while I still can, and I hope that I will be able to sometime in the future, and if not, I don't know. That's the fun thing, is I don't know, but there's good in that, because it means I gotta trust fully on God and see what happens here. But I'll leave you guys by saying something. I'll answer the question on my part, and then I'd love you guys to comment if you're watching this. Something that made me smile just this past week was, I had a lot of things actually, but Friday was a hard day for me because it was the anniversary of my grandma's death. A year ago she passed away, and I was very close with her, and so that was a very hard day. And I had a show that day. It was my last Christmas show. And it was at the place I was when I found out that my dad had a stroke back in May, and I hadn't been back since. So I was really struggling, and I had a friend who was able to come in for the show from Iowa, who's a really great friend, and she was just wonderful, a godsend to me, I believe, that weekend, because I also had a lot of people who I was looking forward to coming who couldn't be there, and so that was just a really godsend to me, and it made my day. And we got to hang out all day Saturday, so that was a lot of fun. My family made chicken parmesan for dinner, and I love chicken parmesan. That's the best thing. So that was really fun. And yeah, and the show just, it ended up being fantastic. I had a hard day, and then right beforehand I was praying, and I just, you know, had this thought from God of, man, look at how far I've come since the first show, and God, we're still doing this, and it was the best best show I've done in a long time. And I went out on stage. I wasn't nervous at all, and I always am. I was freaking out when I was backstage, but then I prayed, and I felt more comfort and from that. And church was really good on Sunday, and yeah, just a lot of little smiley things, random songs coming on the radio, and just stuff like that. So that's my answer, and I gotta go inside now, but excited to hear your guys' answers, and I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your holiday season and rest of your year, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. If not, I will see you for at least one video, like weekly video like these, in 2020. So I'll see you around. I love you guys. I don't know. I just like ruined my outro. Okay, bye.